Hey, all my lovely sugars. Hope everybody's doing well. I am out and about this morning. It is early. It is 10 o'clock. That's early for me. This is usually what time I wake up. I have been up since 8:30. Adam got me up when he was leaving to go to work because I have to go run errands today. I need to go to my P.O. box and pick up something, and then go to my sister's house and drop off a birthday card for my oldest nephew. Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. So, my oldest nephew, Trey, he graduated from high school. If y'all followed me on Instagram, you saw that. And he's going to college. He's going to, I think it's Washington University in Missouri. It's a well-known school for its, I think, math and science programs. So yeah, he is leaving to go to college on Friday. Yes, Friday. Yeah, so now when I went to school, granted, my parents were divorced, and my dad is the one that took me to school, to college. Well, I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. So both my sister and her husband, they both work. My sister wasn't working, and then she got a part-time job. She's basically like an accountant for a company, and she only works part-time. She works from like 9 to 1:30 every day. And her husband works at Altria. Anyway, so they're leaving Friday. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. I don't have any coffee. I'm going to stop and get some coffee after my P.O. box. So they rented a van of some sort, some large van. And my sister, her husband, and Trey are all going to drive to Missouri and take him to school. Well, that's fine, except she has two other kids, Grayson and Carter, who are 16 and 14. Grayson just got his driver's license last week. So yay, he's driving. That's great. So he can take, him and Carter to school in a couple weeks. So my sister asked my mom to come over and stay just at night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night. I was like, now keep in mind, my mom works too. She works from home, but she does work. Last time I checked, I don't work. So I'm a little miffed as to why she didn't ask me to help her. Instead of going and inconveniencing my mom like that, she knew she could have asked me. But anyway, so during the day, they're going to be by themselves because neither one of them work. One of them was working, but stopped working because they're getting ready to start school. So they're both going to be home by themselves during the day, but yet mom's going to go over there at night and spend the night. I find the whole situation very strange. I mean, to each their own, however she wants to do it. If they're going to be by themselves all day, they're 16 and 14. They're going to get in trouble. She's got cameras put up all over the house. She can see what's going on all the time. But anyway, so yeah, long story short, my nephew is going to college, and I am going over to her house to drop off. His birthday is on Sunday. I'm dropping off his birthday card with a check in it so he can have some money. Because apparently he is freaking out because he didn't save any money. Because, when you were 18, did you save money? put that down in the comments below, because when I was 18, I sure as hell didn't save any money. I was like, I'm going to blow all my money on whatever I want. And of course, you know, yeah, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Oh, wow. They're doing a lot of construction over here. Woo! That's great. So I live kind of out in the country. It's really not the country anymore, but it used to be considered the country. And they're building all kinds of things near us now, which is great. It's good and bad. It's caused our property values to go. Our personal property tax, which we pay here in Virginia, went up 18% this year. It usually goes up between like 3 and 8%. No. Went up 18% because of everything moving out west our way. Because everybody wants to get out of the city and be out here. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, our property value has skyrocketed, but I mean, we got to pay those taxes. So, yeah. What else has been going on? What else has been going on? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to wake up. There's so many things I wanted to talk to you about, and I'm trying to remember them. Okay, so yeah, a lot of people have been messaging me, asking me how Adam's doing. He is fine. He's doing much better. He still has some pain in his shoulder. He has a bruise on his shoulder, and he can't move his arm very far across his chest, but he functions. He can drive. He can, you know, do things around the house now. I tried to get him to go to the doctor. He's your typical male. No offense to anyone that is a man, but he is your typical stubborn man that, no, I'm not going to go to the doctor unless I'm like bleeding out. So he wouldn't go. So he's doing fine. He's doing better. So thank you to everyone that asked about him. Yeah, and Sean he came over, let me think. It was this past weekend, one of the days, and he turned his first pen. He actually turned 2 pens. I put a picture up for my channel members and showed them the pen he turned. It's beautiful. And of course, I'm buying all the blanks. I'm picking out the blanks. I'm buying the blanks. And they are Illuminate resin blanks. And I've talked to some people as far as, you know, the best places to get blanks from. So I've ordered from 3-4 different places on Etsy. So we'll see. I've got more blanks coming. But anyway, he did a really good job. He got frustrated in the beginning. We can't seem to get the holes on either end of the pen to line up with, well, first you got to worry about centering the holes. That's a whole issue. So we've been using like a T-shaped ruler and a permanent marker to X and put a dot in the center of the pen to line up the drill on the lathe. Excuse me, one moment. But the holes, we were told to do 7/32 for the holes, and they're too big. Every tip that I took out of pens that I have, and I must have gone through like 10 or 12 of them, taking multi-placers out, single placers. It doesn't matter what I put in the tips, they were too big. So we're gonna go down a size on the drill bit, because you can always make something bigger, you can't make it smaller. So he's gonna come over this weekend. We're gonna try that again. We might take Stephanie from Patriotic Team. She advised for us to cut off the ends of the pen that he did. Well, we can't cut it off. We don't have a bandsaw, but we'll just sand it down on the pen that he did turn and make it a mini pen and try and do it that way. Hopefully the holes will line up. But I'm super excited. He's very excited. He's very nervous about it. He doesn't think anybody's gonna buy his pens. He doesn't have a lot of self-confidence. So yeah, but I went ahead and set up his Etsy shop. I set up his Instagram account. So we've got we've got things ready for when he decides he does feel comfortable enough to put a couple of pens up. So yeah, so that's exciting, and it's something he's learning and looking forward to. We just have to go over the logistics of, pricing, and, I have no idea about pricing. I mean, I've looked at pricing on some pens, but, first time pen turner, I don't know. We'll get into that. Okay. I am at my P.O. box, so I'm going to run in here and grab my box, and I'll be back in a minute. Bye. Okay, we're back. Picked up my package from, excuse me, from my P.O. box. Oh, people can't fucking drive, like, at all. I'm sorry, that was rude. But it's true. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna go to my nephew's house, drop that off in the mailbox, and then I'm gonna go get me a coffee. I don't remember the last time I got a coffee. Probably the last time I did a drive-in chat. Are you gonna go, or are you not gonna go? You're just gonna leave it in reverse. Okay. Oh boy. Joyous. Okay, so yeah, anyway, Sean is he's very excited about, learning how to turn the pens. But he's very nervous as well. He borrowed a lathe from a friend of his at work who isn't using it much anymore. His friend was doing woodworking, like bowls and, I don't know, some tools and things, like handles for tools. So he's not using it anymore, or not right now, so he let Sean go ahead and borrow it. So Sean got all of the different attachments that were needed for what he's doing. He had to get like center drills, like a live center, a dead center. I know I'm talking a bunch of gibberish to y'all right now. Cutting tools, all kinds of different things, compounds. Yeah, so he definitely has some money into that stuff. And then I told him, I would buy him the blanks, and the pen tips, that kind of thing. We can't decide if and when he decides to try and put these up on Etsy, we can't decide if we should ship them in a box or in a padded envelope. It's actually, believe it or not, it's actually the same price for like a 6x10 padded envelope as it is for like a 8x2x2 box. So yeah, so anyway, we're being very busy. I am going to be managing all of his Instagram, his Etsy account. He doesn't want to do any of that stuff. He just wants to make the pens and that's it. And I said, okay, I'll handle the rest of it. So when you see anything from him, it's really from me. We were going to put them up on my Etsy shop, but after researching it, I would have to pay the taxes on what he makes because it's under my shop and my name. So no ma'am. So we created his own Etsy shop, so he'll have to pay his own taxes. Yeah, so anyway, that's been a whole lot of what's been going on recently. We've been very busy trying to learn all of it ourselves. We've been watching YouTube a lot. Wow. Okay, Shug, you're just gonna stand in the middle of the road? Okay. Watching a lot of YouTube and, trying to learn how to do this. I mean, this is the first time for both of us. I'll be honest, the lathe, it scares the shit out of me. It's spinning so fast, and it's just, I'm scared it's going to fly off the lathe and hit one of us. We do have a shield that goes all the way across our face so that we're not getting, you know, all that stuff flying around. We don't get that in our face. But anyway, enough about that. What else? What else do I want to talk to you about? There were so many things I wanted to talk to you about, and now I just can't remember. I'm moving along very quickly on Escape from Eden. I only have the top row left of that diamond painting, so that's good. I will have that finished by September 1st, and then to start Drills and Chills, I still need to unbox the canvas that I'm going to be using for Drills and Chills. So I need to do that probably next week. I did get that a couple weeks ago, and I haven't unboxed it. I'm very excited. I did get from Craftably the larger Breaking Dawn Indian Warhorse canvas, and I want to do a comparison video of that canvas versus the one that I completed, which was smaller, didn't have as many ABs, had some color issues. So I did get that canvas, so I'm just trying to figure out and plan how to do that. Like, am I going to just show you the comparison right out of the box to the one that I completed? Because I'm not going to be able to finish that diamond painting or even start it anytime soon. Not with Drills and Chills coming up, and then we've got all of the holiday events coming up, so it probably wouldn't be until next year that I would be able to start that. So I don't know if I should just hold on to that for now, or I don't know. We'll see. Yes, and I already unboxed my Oraloa. I am pretty upset about the crease in my Oraloa diamond painting. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to reach out to the company. Like, I want to, but then again, I don't want to be that person. I mean, yeah, it was a lot of money for that canvas. Maybe I'll just go ahead and email them and just take a picture and show them the canvas and see what they say. I've noticed a lot of people have had issues with creases in their canvas. And I had someone comment in that video and say that they think it's the way that they're stored before they're shipped. And that's probably accurate. They're probably, you know, stored, folded up, or rolled up, you know. I don't know. All right, I'm turning into my sister's neighborhood. Let's see. We're in the bougie part of town, y'all. Bougie. Are you gonna block the mailbox so that I can't get in? You are, because, okay. All right, hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to get out of the car. Hold on. Gotta put this in the mailbox. Okay. Right, I'm back. It's starting to rain again. Y'all, I'm so over the rain. So over the rain. It's been raining here every day for probably 4 or 5 days. And I know a lot of people need rain, and I'm not trying to diss on that, but it's not just rain, it's like thunderstorms and lightning and wind and, you know, all the bad things that come along with that. And I hate bad weather. It stresses me out to no end. Oh wow, yeah, it's really raining now. Okay. What else? So I want to thank everyone. I've had some really nice messages from people that purchased WeWax, the new version, about how they really like it. So thank you so much. Yeah, it's just overwhelming. So I just really appreciate all of you, and I'm so glad that the new formula seems to be working. I like it. I use it often, along with other things. I've ordered putty. I ordered putty from Randa, and I actually got it. I need to unbox it. I was waiting to put up my small business fun finds. Y'all, this is bad. I was waiting to put up my small business fun finds until I got the putty from her. So I need to add that onto the end of the video I already recorded. But I'm excited. I've never used putty before. The only thing I've used other than different types of waxes, I've used glue dots, which I didn't mind glue dots. They're almost too sticky for me. I'm a really hard presser, so they don't want to let go of the drill. They just don't. But anyway, so I'm excited to try Randa's putty. What else? I ordered some new scents for pretty much for the next 4 months for WeWax. So I've already got my lineup for the next 4 months. I'm excited because some of the scents are, I don't know, I think they're going to be awesome. I hope so. I ordered them, so I should get them in about a week or so. Yeah. Uh-oh. There's a police officer up here. Okay, I'm going to have to get over. You gonna let me over? Thanks. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this weather. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see him or see the car next to me. Oh, probably not. Oh, there are two of them. Oh my. Oh, it was an accident. Yeah, sure. Yikes. Okay. Whew. Yeah, it's been raining every day, and just like, you know how when it's rainy and gloomy, it affects your anxiety and your depression. Yeah, I've been having a little bit of that going on. Oh, I know what I could talk to you about. Yeah, I don't have my notes or anything, so it's all out of memory. So my dad and stepmom are on a trip right now. They are out of the country, much to my anxiety and dismay. I was not a fan of them doing this, just because of everything going on with the thing that won't be named. And they decided to spur of the moment. Now this is my dad and my stepmom. They like to go travel, and that's great. They're in their 70s, early 70s. They want to travel. Awesome. Okay, well, they decided to go to Iceland. They took a bougie small cruise boat to Iceland, and they're going to be there for, I think it's 2 weeks. Well, I did a little research, and Iceland is actually, their cases of the thing that won't be named are increasing quite a bit, and Iceland is like going day by day. They're deciding whether or not to lock down. They haven't decided yet. But I asked my stepmom when she told me they were going on this trip, I said, well, what happens when they decide to lock down while you're there? then she was like, I guess we'll be stuck there. I'm like, really? That's okay with you? She was like, I could think of worse places to be stuck at. I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's true, but, you know. And they're both, you know, vaccinated and all of that, but I don't know. I stress over things like that. But I was actually talking to Sandra West the other day about how, you know, I've been a little stressed out about that. And, you know, it's their decision to do all of this and travel. And if that's what they want to do, I need to respect that decision. And, you know, that's what they want to do. So if that's what makes them happy, so be it. You know, they're in the mindset of, we're just going to go ahead and live our lives to the best that we can. And I'm going to respect that decision. It's not something that I would do because of my situation's different with my anxiety and all of that. So anyway, I hope they are having fun in Iceland, and they've never been. So this will be a fun trip for both of them. They're both very well traveled. They've been all over the world, so many different places. So now they're trying to pinpoint places they have not been. Haven't heard any more about our trip to Ireland. I think that's probably going to be postponed for another year. So probably 2023 would be my guess. You know, at least until things can be get under control a little bit. So, all right, well, I'm getting ready to turn into the Starbucks, and I'm gonna have to use my phone to get a coffee. So I will be back. Bye, guys. Okay, I'm back. I ordered my coffee, and I don't need that anymore. Yes, got a grande cold brew with extra cream. Yum yum. And got a piece of the lemon pound cake. Y'all just don't know. That is my favorite thing in the whole world to eat, is lemon pound cake from Starbucks. So yes, I'm very excited. I don't normally eat things like that. I try to stay away from carbs and like cake and cookies and all that kind of stuff. But lemon pound cake, nope. We're gonna fight over that, Shug. Yeah, so anyway, I'm excited they have it. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't, but I got there early enough that they still had some. So yay. Okay, so now I am on the way. No sir, you stay right there. Now I'm on the way back home. I have run my errands. I should go by the grocery store, but I'm gonna wait. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah. What are you doing, Shug? You're trying to cut across 3 lanes. This is why I don't leave my house. I'd say probably 80% of the people that drive in this town need to just walk on into the DMV and say, here you go, take it. I don't need it because I don't know how to freaking drive. Okay, sorry. Oh my gosh. People. Anyway. Yeah, am I going to have to get behind these slow folks? I don't want to. See, look, my potty mouth, I'm sorry, my potty mouth comes out when I drive. I get very irritated at silly people. Let's see if I can get around this guy. Can I get around you? Can I get around you? No, I can't. Shit. Okay, well, that's all right. We'll just go the scenic route. Because I can't get around you. Yes. Okay. Oh, now they have an ambulance at that site. Oh, I hope they're okay. They look fine. I mean, people were walking around. So. Oh, let's see. Oh, no. Did she give me a straw? She did. Okay. I just get really upset. What are you doing, Shug? Hello? Oh my gosh, this person. Okay. drive. What are you doing? You have a car. You don't know what you're doing. Oh. Oh. Please come save me. I'm serious. This is why I don't go anywhere. I can't deal with silly people. I can't do it. Oh, that's so good. Cold brew, extra cream. Let's do this. Caffeine. No sugar. No sugar. But it's so good with the cream in it. Oh, I know cream is so bad for you, but what isn't bad for you these days, right? Right. So I had a lot of fun in Bev B's live last night. We were giving her a little bit of a hard time. I kind of feel bad. I did message her after the live, and she was okay. But like, I was so excited because Sandra had given her scaredy cats to do for Drills and Chills. She gifted it to her, so I was like, cool. It said, you know, unboxing my Drills and Chills, or kitting up my Drills and Chills canvas, and she pulled out this canvas that wasn't scaredy cats, and I have scaredy cats. I don't know why I said that. What does that matter? So I thought she was going to be pulling that out. Well, she didn't, and I was like, wait, where's scaredy cats that Sandra gave you? I thought you were doing that for Drills and Chills. She was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that right now. And I'm like, what? So I gave her a little bit of a hard time. I was just teasing her, just because she and I tease each other. We love each other to death. Don't get me wrong. We love each other. Bev is like a sister to me. And we poke fun at each other, and it's just what we do. So I was like, okay, so you're going to take the gift that Sandra gave you and just let it sit. You're not going to kit up the gift that Sandra, you know, gave you. So I was trying to make her feel a little bit bad so she would kit it up. And she did, but she wasn't happy about it. So I felt bad, and I messaged her afterwards, and I was like, I'm sorry if I upset you. She was like, no, it's good. She was just having an off night, I think. So I'll check in on her today and see how she's doing. Yeah. If you were in that live, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It was pretty rowdy in there last night, but it usually is. Between me and Stephanie, it gets a little rowdy. But I love Steph. She's so funny. So funny. Yeah, so the rest of my week, I have to start calling companies. I only have 2 right now. I want to get 1 more. We are going to get an estimate for getting our house, to get vinyl siding on our house. Now, we had someone come out and look at this as an option 5 years ago. All I'm going to say is 5 years ago, I think it was 25 grand to get our whole house done. Now, we do have a large house. It's all one level, and it's in cedar siding. And we are having all kinds of issues with moss where the sun isn't hitting it on one side of the house. It's rotting in places. Adam has been patching it. We've had woodpeckers. One side of our house, a woodpecker got pretty good. Adam had to go and fill in the holes and stuff. You know, it's just, we got to do it. It's either we completely, you know, vinyl side the house, or we're going to have to, you know, repair all the places that are rotted and put new cedar siding up, and then repaint the whole house, which I don't want to have to repaint the house every, you know, you're supposed to do it every 5 to 6 years. No. I'd rather just take the hit and go ahead and get the vinyl siding, and that way we don't have to worry about it ever again. The only thing you have to do with vinyl siding is power wash it. And you know, if you have a storm and you have something, you know, the wind blow off a piece or two, you're gonna have to replace a piece. But the reason it's so expensive in our case is because the way they put up the cedar siding, there's no way for them to put the vinyl siding over it. There's not enough of a lip for it to attach to. So basically they have to rip all of the siding off of our house and then redo it. So that means not only do they have to take off the old and put on the new, they're also going to have to put some kind of, which I think the new siding has this, where it's like insulation attached to the actual siding. It's gonna be a hot mess. It's gonna be a hot mess, y'all. Hot mess. So yeah, so I've got to call a couple of companies to come out and do an estimate, and then my husband and I have to decide, you know, what we're gonna do. But we definitely need to do something. That's our top priority right now. Everything else is going to the wayside. We really need to replace the floors in our house. When we bought the house, the people had really big dogs. They had a Doberman and they had an Australian Shepherd, which was a lot bigger than what I'm used to seeing in an Australian Shepherd. But our house has soft pine wood floors, like real pine wood floors. And the dogs just scratched the living hell out of the floors. And we looked into getting them sanded and refinished. However, because they're in such bad shape, we had somebody come and look at it. Because they're in such bad shape, the gouges from the scratches are so deep, they can't sand that out. They said they'd have to replace all of it. Where the bad places are. And then it's not going to match, and whole hot mess. So we're looking at other options to replace the wood flooring, and that's what we were going to do. Like in January, we were going to go ahead and start that project, but the siding is just, it's really becoming a problem on the house. So we need to get that taken care of. The inside, okay, it's cosmetic. The floors still work fine. It's just cosmetic. So the outside is a bigger deal in my opinion. See, look, now it's starting to rain again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I really don't like rain, y'all. Really don't. Not when I'm driving. Not when I'm driving. It's weird though. It's raining and I can see blue sky ahead of me. What's this? What's this? What do you mean? I'm behind a truck with a bunch of stuff in it. Are you trying to get over, or are you just gonna stay there? What are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna pass you with all of your junk hanging out of your truck. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I gotta do. Either today or tomorrow, I'll call the two places that I have and try to set something up. And then this weekend is basically gonna be Sean and I, messing with the whole pen thing. He's off Friday, so I think Friday and Saturday for sure he'll be trying to turn more pens. We'll see how that goes, but that's pretty much what the weekend's gonna look like. Yeah. So what is everybody doing for the weekend? Anything fun and exciting? Yeah, apparently my sister's a little nervous about the kids going back to school. They did go back to school like in person at the end of the school year last year. They go to a private school. So she's a little nervous about it, but at the same time she's like, they need to get out of the house. It's like, okay. just have to say, if y'all haven't gone and seen the pictures Mrs. Coffee's been putting up of her ferrets, oh my gosh, they are so cute. I had a friend who had ferrets, and his were a little stinky. He said they were descented, but I don't know. Maybe it's just their... Oh, that looks really bad in front of me, like storm-wise. Anyway, the ferrets are so cute, so cute. But she's in for a lot of work, I can tell you that. Having 2 crazy kittens, yeah. It's like she said, they're babies. It's like you're babysitting 24/7. You have to keep an eye on them all the time. And for the first, 6 months with my 2, I had to do the same. Like, if you don't hear anything, you need to find them. Like, you need to see what they are doing, because if it's quiet, that is bad. Bad, 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 bad. And we still go through that. Like last night, they were running around, and then all of a sudden it was quiet, and we couldn't find them. It's like, where are they? Yeah, they were in the sunroom, trying to tear up my sofa. Yeah, they're just, it's always something with them. Always something with them. It doesn't matter what toy you give them. It doesn't matter, how much attention you try to give them. Yeah, no. And they are not attention, they're not, lovey-dovey cats. It's got to be on their terms, and usually it's only Zoe. Skylar's very attached to Adam now, so she goes to Adam over me, which surprises me considering I'm the one that's home with them all the time and takes care of them. But anyway, and Zoe's more, more to me. Sorry, I'm looking, this house that's sold, they've done a lot of work on it. That's great. Yes. Yeah, houses right now are crazy. Like, people put them up for sale and they're bidding wars. The house that we had in our neighborhood go up for sale recently. We don't have a lot of houses go up for sale in here. But the one that went up recently, apparently there were 5, that's my mom. I just saw my mom in her little buggy. There were 5 people bidding on the same house in a bidding war. That's ridiculous. It's crazy. Anyway, I am almost home. I'm sorry if this whip and chat has been all over the place. And my mom's calling, so I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry I was so short on ending that drive and chat. My mom was calling me as I pulled into the neighborhood, so I definitely wanted to talk to her because she saw me in my car. So I just want to thank a subscriber. I was overwhelmed with gratitude. Maureen Helt bought me 10 coffees and said, I'm a longtime lurker, just love you and your channel. Also, your new weed wax is awesome. Maureen, I can't tell you how much that means to me. I greatly appreciate the support and love that I've gotten on my channel and for weed wax with this new version. So thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it, and I will definitely enjoy my coffee that I got today, as well as more coffees in the future. So thank you. Yes. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and say thank you to Maureen for that, and that I hope everybody has a great rest of your week. And I will have more videos for you coming up next week. Lots of, fun and exciting things coming up. So yeah, it's gonna be good. We've got drills and chills coming up, which I'm so excited, and I'm just so grateful that I was given the opportunity. Excuse me, given the opportunity to be able to be a sponsor with drills and chills. So I've already shipped Katie some goodies. Some weed wax goodies for their giveaways. So thank you so much to Katie and Jessica for that opportunity. And I'm really looking forward to participating in the Drills and Chills event, as I hope all of you will participate as well. So I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I will see you again really soon.